I have with me now Christy Wilson talking about Masterminds. Christy Wilson is a nationally recognized keynote speaker, celebrated author, and award-winning entrepreneur known for her expertise in enhancing corporate culture, driving business growth, and improving employees' engagement. Christy has delivered compelling talks at major events across the countries. She has a proven track record of achieving significant revenue growth and market recognition. Christy, how are you?
Hi, I'm doing well. How about you?
I'm great. Lovely to see you again, and please, over to you.
Absolutely. Well, after an intro like that, let's hope I can live up to the standard, right? So, smart minds coming together, they can change the world, right? Can we all agree? I think we can all agree on that. But did you know that they can also change your bank account balance? So let's talk about how. Like the introduction, I'm Christy Wilson. I'm going to skip any other necessary intros because today is not about me, right? It's about how you can generate more income by creating a profitable mastermind. So what is a mastermind? I'm assuming most people here probably know what a mastermind group is, right? It's when you bring together a collective knowledge. You bring together a diverse group of intelligent people. It could be business owners. It can be experts in their field. You bring them together to one place and you're able to share your knowledge, your insights, your expertise, all of your experience in what you've done with other people looking to accomplish similar goals. Right, and we all know that two heads is better than one, and so on and so forth. So masterminds are these collective, fabulous ways to gain knowledge, to gain insights that are going to help you to grow your business. But even better, if you can create a mastermind and create a profit stream for yourself, right? Create that revenue stream. So let's talk a little bit about that. Let's talk about the steps to creating that mastermind first, right? We want the foundation. So the first thing we want to do when we're creating a mastermind is to define your audience. Who are you looking to have join, right? Who do you want to attract? Who's your ideal client? And when you think about creating a profitable mastermind, you're going to want to think about using the same techniques and the same methods that you would use to create an offer. Right, so I heard someone earlier who said that they were a coach or they were a business strategist. When you're creating your coaching offers, you're thinking first, who am I speaking to? Who's my audience? Who's going to want what I have to offer? You want to use that same framework to build your mastermind. You want to attract people that are going to want to join or want to pay to join. So defining that audience, it's so important. Who can benefit most from my expertise and from the group expertise? You want to look at pain points, right? So for example, if I'm creating a mastermind group for entrepreneurs that want to take their small business and shatter through the 7-figure ceiling, right? They want to be $1 million plus business. Well, I have to think about what are their pain points, what are their struggles, what is it exactly that they're looking to accomplish, demographics, psychographics. So you want to know your target like the back of your hand, really important. And then you want to select your niche. And I know a lot of people say, well, don't niche down. And that's true when it comes to things like social media or when you're marketing in that manner. But for this, you do really want to niche down. And the reason you want to pick a specific goal or a specific outcome is because if you leave it too broad, it just, they're gonna go ahead and pick the mastermind group that pinpoints exactly what they want to solve or exactly what they want to accomplish. So you do want to tighten that up a little bit. Now, I would not recommend tightening it down to the point where there's only 5 of these experts in the world, right? Because then we've really cut off our ability to grow and to profit. So you want that balance. You want it broad enough to attract a good group, but you do want it to be very specific in what the outcome is. What are they going to achieve? which leads into the next thing, setting a clear objective, right? So objectives are going to be your roadmap. What exact outcome will your mastermind deliver to its members? Be explicit. And you don't want to say, well, it's just a group for entrepreneurs. That's great. But there are thousands upon thousands of mastermind groups for entrepreneurs. What makes you different? And make sure you set that outcome, because your objective is like your promise to the participants, right? So if I say, I'm going to create a mastermind group and it is going to be for entrepreneurs or small business owners who are looking to shatter through the 7-figure ceiling, right? So you want to be very specific. If it's marketing, if it's, technology, whatever it might be, you want to make sure that you're very specific in what they're going to achieve. And when you're crafting that, you want to, again, here's your 2-for-1 deal. When you look at sales, creating offers, right? One of the big things I always tell my clients is that you really want to sell their desire, their end result. You don't sell digital marketing services. I don't sell digital marketing services. I don't sell business consulting. I don't sell technology services, right? I don't tell you, I'm going to sell you, Facebook ads and this and that. What am I going to do for you? What am I going to accomplish? Again, that outcome. If it's a chiropractor, I'm going to give you 20 patients a week. If it's a mastermind group, I'm going to give you the exact strategy to breaking through the 7-figure ceiling. I'm going to make you a multi-million-dollar business. So you need to actually give them what it is they're looking to solve or achieve when you're positioning that. So again, setting that clear objective, and then going back to your ideal person that you're speaking to, person that you're marketing this to. You want to identify the right participants in the group. And that means not just individuals looking to achieve that goal. We are all in it to achieve a goal, or we're all in it to learn something for ourselves, right? People as a whole, we are focused on self. And like I just heard Daryl say right before me, right? Giving to others or setting the focus of helping someone else always comes back tenfold, and it actually helps you to be in the right mindset to be able to sell more, to be able to offer better results for your clients. So same thing here. Again, this is an offer, a mastermind group, doesn't matter. Who's my audience? Okay, this is the person that is most likely going to want this particular outcome. This is what they're looking for. What are they struggling with? What's tough for them? What's keeping them up at night? What are they trying to accomplish? And then when you're looking at putting that group together, you really want to dangle the specific solution as the mastermind group, right? This is what you're going to achieve. This is what you get in this group. So I wanna get past 7 figures in my business. This is what I want. This is what keeps me up at night. Here's the challenges I'm having to get there. And then when you're positioning yourself, you want to make sure that you are addressing those specific challenges, right? If I'm joining this mastermind group, for example, I help create a mastermind group for chiropractors, right? And one of the biggest challenges for chiropractors, doctors, anybody in that field, getting more patients, right? That's what they want. What do they want ultimately? I want more patients. I want more revenue, therefore I want more patients. Or I want more options for how I can bring in more revenue. So, when we're selling this mastermind group, we're not selling it as, this group of expert chiropractors who help grow businesses, who help your business grow. We give a very specific differentiating edge. Members of this mastermind group, they increase their patient base by 20 per week. That's the average of our mastermind group. And that's what you're presenting to your ideal audience, right? So this particular group of chiropractors, they said, this is the outcome of the average member of this mastermind group. We gain 20 patients more per week in our practice. In addition, we added different services or different products, nutritional products, and this was how we added 30% to our bottom line, or this is how we added 30% to our revenue each year, because we were given strategies, frameworks, ideas of what we can do to build our practice out and scale it, therefore increasing our revenue. So when we positioned it as that. And the other piece is, we didn't look at this is, even though we look at it as this is what we do different, you don't want to position it that way to your audience, right? You don't want to say, well, this is why it's different. You want to say, we do this, and you just want that piece to be different. So again, we teach you how to gain X percent of patients, or 30 patients a week. So you want to really put that result or that desire right there within grasp if they're in this mastermind group. And then the biggest thing is delivering on that promise, right? Because you can attract all the great experts in the world and put them in a room and or put them in these programs, but if you can't deliver what you're promising, number one, you're going to damage your reputation pretty quick, and you're not going to grow, right? It's gonna close up all the opportunities. But number two, it's just not ethical, right? So if you don't want to go out to that chiropractor group and say, well, our average member gets 2,000 patients per month. I mean, that's just, ridiculous. So you want to make sure you can deliver on the promise and you're giving accurate expectations to your audience. But you want them to, again, to be different, better, and the actual result. Sell the result. Don't sell services. Don't sell solutions. Don't sell a mastermind group. Sell a solution. And this group is how you achieve that outcome. So that's really the basic framework. I know we only had 30 minutes, so a lot of information thrown at once. Obviously, each of these pieces will break down into specific strategies and frameworks, but this is your overall base strategy, your overall base steps and framework that you'll use to set a mastermind up that is going to attract the right people and therefore attract a good profit for you. It's going to give you multiple streams of income coming in from that mastermind. So that is the basic questions. I've just talked, and I always say, nobody wants to hear me talk the entire time. So any questions that anybody has?